I'm going to quickly demonstrate how a G26 headlight can be disassembled. For that, you have to bake it in an oven. I have done baking and uh, just pulled it up using a flathead and a bit of force. The first side will be difficult. Once it gets up, it will be easy for you to pry it up. Before that, you have to remove the screws in here. There will be two screws. That is what I found. Mine is a broken one, so I don't know if there is more screws. One side is broken. Now you have to remove the T20 Tox screws, which is aluminum in color, the silver color one, which is I guess aluminum screws. You have to remove that. Uh, just make sure you take all the aluminum screws out. I'm just taking whichever is seen in here. As I told you, mine is a broken one, so there might be some in yours extra. So make sure you take all the T20 screws out. Basically, for me, it was easy as it's a broken headlight. I was not that much careful about the parts, but still, I managed to take everything properly. There's a clip out there. Uh, if you put a flat head, you can just move the clip aside, and all the way you have to make sure the glue has slipped away from the main frame. In here also there is a lock which you have to pry out in both sides. I found locks. There might be a lock in the other side where the headlight is broken, so make sure you check that one as well. uh, as I told you, there is a lock there, and the third one is in this side, in this corner, as I told you. Make sure you cut the silicone out, otherwise it will be just going back whenever you pry it out. So this is how you gonna do it. Once you pry it out, you'll be able to pull the upper frame. There was one more screw left, which was inside, so just look through. It was behind one of the uh, black covers, so make sure you reach to it and remove that screw. It was in that side, so then you will be able to move the front part more. There was silicone over there, that's why I removed that. Now you got the outer frame, and this is a dummy unit. I thought it will be a super fantastic lighting system, but it turned out to be a dummy lens. I did not find any relevance for this one. So it was a piece of plastic and a shining cover for that. It's completely opaque, as I can see. I thought there will be controller over there, but there was no controller, as I told you. No motors, no LED modules, nothing. Now we're gonna remove the daytime running light from the housing, as all the screws are T20 Torx. So we got one out. The other one backside is broken, as I told you. There might be additional screws. Make sure you take everything out. And the white one used to be the adjusting. So here is a white lock, you have to turn it. This is the motor which makes the light up and down. And there is one more lock which is black in color to its top no, the lower side, I guess. Yeah, lower side or top side, the opposite side. So one will be white and the other is black in color. Same frame, you just turn it from the lock, and you will be able to get it out easily. So that's the main LED light, which has enough cooling. It will be super hot, I guess. And we're gonna remove the motor, which moves the light up and down. This is a white lock that I was referring to. It's for the motor. So by removing that Torx bit, we were able to remove this particular motor as well. Now we just have to remove the main connector which connects to the headlight. If you use a flathead, you can just pry it out. No particular locks. It's just mounted all way around. So I just pried it out. And then the other thing is that the housing will be having wires as well, the wiring ties. So now the last thing to move is the tie holder. Either cut the tie or just pull the tie holder up. It will come out easily because it has been installed in a groove. First thing I did was cut the tie, but it was not required. I could have just pulled it up just with a flat head, just like that. It will come up, so no need to cut the wire ties as well. So pretty much easy. And this is the main unit that comes in this headlight, and there will be an LED for the indicator as well. In mine it was broken, so I'm not showing that. It was not seen, all broken. So this is really simple to get out. If you bake it, you'll be able to take the whole lens out properly, the outer cover, lens, everything. Better than cutting the glass, I prefer to bake it for like 15 minutes inside the oven, and pull it up patiently. You should have proper hand gloves to remove it, otherwise your hand will burn.